Hello. In this video, I will do a quiz on separable differential equations. So yeah, we're going to go over a quiz on separable differential equation, and the direction says solve the differential equation by separation of variables. So what we have is parentheses 2 plus 2y squared parentheses, and then y apostrophe or y prime equals to e to the x y. So first steps, we got to check, is this even separable? So what we're going to have to do is rewrite this problem. You see this y prime? We can rewrite that as dy dx, right? So we can rewrite this as 2 plus 2y squared. And then you can replace the y apostrophe as dy dx equals to e to the x y. So is this separable? Not quite yet, because in order for something to be separable, it has to be in the form of dy or dx equals to f of x or f of y times g of x, right? So what we have to do is move this 2 plus 2y squared to the other side, and then it will be separable. So how do I get rid of this, or how do I move it to the other side? We're going to divide it by itself. Okay, so this cancels. And then on the left side, you're left with dy over dx equals to e to the x y over 2 plus 2y squared. Okay, then now it is separable. So then the next step is get all the y's and all the x's on one side. So I'm going to cross multiply. So dy times this whole thing is 2 plus 2y squared by dy. And then on the other side, it's e to the x y times all of it of dx. Okay, so now we have to, are all the y's and all the x's on one side? Not quite. Do you see this y? It doesn't belong here because this is all the x's. So let's move this y to the other side by dividing both sides by itself. Okay. So now on the right, you're left with e to the x dx. And then on the left, you're left with 2 plus 2y squared over y times this by dy. Okay. Okay, now we can integrate. So now we can start integrating. So on the right, the integration of e to the x is just e to the x, and then plus your constant, c1. You can put the constant on the either side. I prefer the right side. On the left, how will we integrate this? This is all over y, so maybe if I simplify this a bit more, so maybe if I divide each term by y, maybe that would be helpful. It would be 2 over y plus 2y squared over y dy. Okay, so this would be simplified as 2 over y plus 2y squared over y is just 2y times it by dy equals, say, e to the x plus c1. Okay, now we can integrate the left side. So how do I integrate the left side? I'm just going to write it as two separate integrals to make it easier. So this could be expressed as 2 over y dy plus integration of 2y dy. Okay, so what's the integration of 2 over y? 2 over y dy, well, 2 is a constant, so take it out, 1 over y dy. And we know that the integration of 1 over y is the ln of absolute value of y. and then bring down this 2. Plus, what is the integration of 2y dy? It's just 2y squared over the power. And then let's see if we can simplify this to ln of absolute value y plus the 2's cancel, so you're just left with y squared equals to e to the x plus c1. Okay, so the last step is if it's possible to solve for y. I don't think it's possible, so we can't solve for y, so we'll just leave it. We can leave the answer as this. And we do not have an initial value, so we do not have to solve for the c. Okay, so this will be your final answer. Okay, I hope that helps. That is the quiz on separable differential equation.